Hey, it's Glenn Hamilton here from the Hamilton Group at Coldwell Banker Vanguard Realty. For those of you that caught my first video last week, welcome back. For those of you that are brand new, welcome. Just a little bit about what we're going to be doing each week. We're going to have a quick talk on real estate, and then we're going to mix a drink to get ourselves ready for the weekend. Keep this interesting for everybody. Additionally, on occasion, we're going to have a guest bartender, and so that brings me to my first guest bartender I'd like to introduce, and that's Malcolm Profit.
How y'all doing?
So Malcolm is new with the Hamilton Group. He started with us in January, and something happened last week. Malcolm, would you like to tell us what that was?
So my very first listing.
And how'd that go?
It was rough. We had a small investment property, no appliances, no AC, in very rough shape. We were still able to make it happen.
Well, that's excellent. So what did you have to do to make it happen?
Found out the other side of real estate. So we had to do some minor repairs, clean up the yard a bit. We had to get the stink out and get the marketing situated for photographers to come out and take the pictures and get it to market.
So what sort of clients did you focus on in order to market this?
Well, this was definitely an investment special, so we marketed to some cash investors before we even put it to market. Didn't like the offers we were receiving, so we went ahead, put it on the market, and right after that, in record timing, we received multiple offers, ended up selling it for $5,000 above the asking price, and it was a great experience. It was a quick turnaround, and we did it all in 1 week.
That's amazing for your first listing to sell it in less than a week at over list price, and that just shows you the amount of work that Malcolm put into it up front in order to market the property appropriately. And that's why Malcolm's on the team, is because he expands what we're able to do as a team. He focuses now on investment properties. Additionally, Malcolm just got certified to be a property manager. So for clients that have rental properties that they would like somebody to manage those properties for them, Malcolm's fully qualified to do that. So that makes us really a full service team, because we handle luxury properties, waterfront properties, first time home buyers. We also do commercial, which is another new addition to what we do. So that being said, now for the fun part of the show. We're going to be doing a cocktail this week, and we're going to be doing one of the original cocktails, the Old Fashioned. This was developed back in the early 1800s, and what the Old Fashioned is made out of is it's a bourbon-based drink. You can also use rye, which is a different type of whiskey. And then it also has simple syrup, which I made my own simple syrup with cherry juice infused, and then it's garnished with cherries, orange rind, and a couple dashes of bitters. So we're going to put this all together. But once we put it together, we're adding something new to the Old Fashioned. Is we're going to make it a smoked Old Fashioned. So let's go to it. Start off with bourbon here. Get a jigger of bourbon. And this is 4 Roses Bourbon, which is one of my favorites. Oh, and I spilled. I'll try to be a little more careful. There we go. I spilled less that time. Still spilled.
That works.
We'll clean that up later. Now you put some simple syrup in to cut the taste of the bourbon just a bit. You put in about half as much simple syrup as you do bourbon, unless you want it really sweet. But that's usually plenty. And that makes for a nice little mixture there. We get some cherries out with our little spoon here. And each drink gets a cherry. These are Woodford Reserve cherries that are Woodford Reserve is another bourbon, so they're specifically made for Old Fashions. Little garnish of our orange in the drink. Gives it a little citrusy taste.
And the bitters.
And the bitters. Just 2 dashes of bitters. And then we will stir that up so that it's nicely mixed. These each have 1 extra large ice cube in there. Some people add a little water. We just allow the ice to melt a little bit. And that helps mellow the bourbon. And then we put this in this handy dandy smoker here that can smoke 2 drinks at once. Close it up.
That'll work.
Get it going here. It's got a little fan. And we light the wood chips on fire. And as you can see, we got smoke coming out of our smoker here. We're gonna open that a little bit, it lets the smoke come in better. There we go, we're getting nice smoke in there. All right, that's getting into the glasses now, which is what we want to have happen. All right. Gives it a nice different flavor.
Look at that.
And Malcolm,
Oh.
there you are, sir.
Yes, sir.
And cheers, everybody.